Anxiety in Serbian is translated as strepnja, apprehension, and is defined as an undefined fear. A person feels that something is threatening them, feels afraid, but does not know of what. There are different types of anxiety, and they can vary in intensity. Sometimes people say that someone is psychologically tense or nervous. We often hear that someone has stage fright, or, for example, butterflies in the stomach. People also mention tremor, handshaking, or a sense of impending doom. Some forms of anxiety seem to be triggered by stress. When the stress passes, the anxiety fades too. But there is also a kind of deeper anxiety that grows and subsides, sometimes independently of whether a person has been under stress or not. Regardless of the type or intensity of anxiety, my experience shows that the cause is always the same, an unrecognized, painful emotion. Of course, there can be many such emotions. A painful, threatening, unpleasant feeling may originate either from the past or from the present. Because it is unrecognized, unconscious, and unknown, its cognitive and emotional components are separated. In other words, separated are the content, the memory, what happened, what frightened the person, from the emotion of fear, pain, the physiological reaction to danger, sweating, heart pounding, etc. Memories, contents, images, sounds, words are stored in the neocortex, while physiological reactions to danger and emotions are stored in the limbic system, which is an older part of the brain than the neocortex. The brain's main way of protecting itself from a painful situation or memory is to separate the memory, the cognition, from the emotional reaction to that memory. By keeping the memory, the cognition, away from consciousness, the physiological reaction remains headless, wandering through the brain and body in the form of tension, tremor, butterflies in the stomach, sweating, shaking, or heart palpitations. Why does this separation of content and emotion occur? Because it is the brain's first primitive defense against a threatening experience. If there is no one near the child to ask how it feels, or no one near the adult to ask the same, this split between memory and emotion persists and can last for years. Anxiety can be alleviated or patched up in various ways, by running, bathing, medication, music, sex, but the only natural way to heal it is for the child to have a good parent, and for the adult to have someone like a psychotherapist who will ask, what does this event bring up in you? What feeling? Say it. Express it freely. Such help from a parent or therapist almost always brings tears to the child or client. Tears are the cure for anxiety. Tears are a sign that the connection between content and emotion is being restored, between what frightened the person and the reaction to it. If a child has such a parent, one who is interested in their feelings and encourages them to express them, the chances decrease that the child will grow up into a neurotic person. And if an adult neurotic person undergoes this kind of psychotherapy, which encourages the expression of pain from the past and the present, they are on a good path to healing and learning how to help themselves in the future. Therefore, anxiety, tension, and nervousness of any intensity can only be cured through consistent support that allows the person in a safe and pleasant atmosphere to face the stress that caused the anxiety, whether past or present,
koji je izazvao anksioznost u prošlosti ili sadašnjosti I pomogne
and to freely react to that stress, most often through tears and crying, while being accepted by their environment, a parent, friend, or psychotherapist.
To jest osobe koje uz nju roditelj, prijatelj, psihoterapeut.
This is the basic and introductory explanation of anxiety and its treatment. The complexities and challenges that sometimes make this process more difficult must be left for other video presentations.
If you want, you can like this video and subscribe to this channel.